Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Boat Club. Down here at the docks, we're ready to set sail with half an hour-ish of improvised comedy. Yes, that's right, it means it's all made up on the spot and ready to go and be enjoyed by you. And, of course, Dand, of course, here with me as always. It's my two main men, it's John
Hello.
and Tom.
Hi, Joe.
Now, loyal viewers may wonder, Joe, why didn't you say the nicknames? It's 'cause I like to keep John and Tom on their toes.
I was quite, that confused
See,
me.
you gotta make choices. That's the only way to keep people wanting more.
What an oddly broad thing to say.
You have to make choices.
You have to make choices. If you don't make any choices, no one cares. And remember, kids, knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe Zifranchka.
I like
See?
that. That was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
So today on the show, we're once again, as with last week, going to be bringing you a monologue show, which means that in a second, John is going to give us a single word suggestion, and from that, it might trigger some kind of reminiscence or just fun story that one of us has, a classic, hilarious jape, anecdote, whatever. And from the information that we get from that, we will build for you some great, funny, and possibly even emotional improv scenes.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, John, what is the word of the day?
The word of the day comes from, again, Liz Kelly is giving us the word.
Hi, Liz.
Hello, Liz. And her word is pasta.
Pasta. Anyone here got any stories about pasta? Or that the word pasta inspires in their mind?
I have many stories about pasta. My God. So during this lockdown period, I have really gotten into cooking, but mostly cooking pasta because you can do so many different things with it. You can boil it. But
What other things can you do with it, Tom?
You can do all sorts of things. I mean, pasta, it's a very versatile carbohydrate. And when you're looking at things in your diet, it's great to vary it. You can do, your tomatoey pasta. You can do your cheesy pasta. You can do your vegetable pasta. You can do all sorts. You can do lasagna. You can do an orzo, which is like a knockoff, like risotto, which you can use that. You can use it for that. It's not great, but you can use it for that. I'm just gonna sort of.
What's your favorite pasta dish to do and why?
My favorite pasta dish to do and why, John? Oh, what a great question. Let me get to that after I continue to list some different types of pasta you can do.
Oh God.
You can do cannelloni, which sounds like someone in a city saying that this isn't very good. Cannelloni, it's just what crazy. Anyway, so as I
Hey, Tom, you told us you had a story.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
I was inspired by the word pasta.
To just list types of pasta.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, what's your favorite pasta dish and why?
My favorite pasta dish, John, I think has to be a delicious vegetable lasagna. And I'll tell you why. Because most pastas actually, especially bologneses, they're better the next day. And lasagna is the key of being something better the day after you cook it. You can have it cold, you can have it hot, you can have it lukewarm if you so desire. And the reason that I like lasagna so much, John, is because it's one of the best pastas. It's one of the best pastas for a takeaway. Have you ever had a takeaway lasagna? Should we start this again? Should we keep going? Let's just keep going. I mean, I've got a feeling that there's supposed to be some sort of story to this. I haven't nailed it. I'm gonna end it there. So sometimes you can really you can do something quite sinister with pasta, and that is pour the pasta water out
Tom,
early, and then it's crunchy. No. Let me finish. Let me speak.
Tom, you do realize just what you described there is al dente.
No. Al dente is with bite. I'm talking when it's got a crunch. When you really fuck the pasta.
Oh, so what you mean is not cook it?
No. You cooked it, but just not properly. And you've been confident. You think to yourself, you taste it, and you think, "Oh yeah, that needs 5 minutes." 5 minutes pass, and you just boldly, nonchalantly, just pour out the pasta water, and you drain it all off. And then you're left with some crunchy pasta still, and it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. Pasta.
We cut to a secondary school cafeteria, and it's the kitchens. Susan, could you come here a second?
Yes. What?
So, do you want to explain? Today's menu for the kids?
What to all of them?
I'm just saying it's a bit confusing why instead of actually just listing all of the items on the menu, you've written a story about their meaning to you.
Yeah, of course I have. I think it's the role of a cafeteria lunch lady isn't just about splashing and splushing the food on your plates. I work hard for the food I make for these children, and they should understand why and how and when and why I make it. And there is an interesting story in there for everybody.
Okay, well, let's just break it down first. Explain to us what story there is to iced buns.
Iced buns. I went down to Greg's. All right. I went down to Greg's. And I had a lovely chat. With the guy behind the till. His name's Derek. And you know what? I go to Greg's a lot. I go to that specific Greg's on the corner street a lot.
Are you saying you bought the iced buns for pudding today from Greg's? Because
I bought them from Greg's.
The school budget can't stretch to 99p a pudding per student.
It's not about the money.
It is about the money.
It's about how I got them. Did you know Derek used to be a firefighter?
No.
Mm-hmm. Did you know he lost his legs?
Why would I know that?
Exactly. The children could learn a thing or two about where these ice buns came from. Look, if you, like, for example, the way that I told the story about how I cooked and slaughtered my own veal for the children. That is an interesting story. I
do have a few questions to ask about that. Why do you put in so much description about the knife types?
Interesting story. When I was at the butcher's, I go behind the counter. Stephen.
They let you behind the counter, right?
They let me behind the counter as well.
Because just check you didn't jump over there with a knife.
No. The lovely man behind the counter, Stephen, he was lovely. He was a lovely man. He used to be in the mafia, and he used to be the one who would fight with knives. You know how like every mafia person is like one
has
is
a family member who fights with knives, yeah.
Has a one who's good with knives. It's interesting, all right? These stories, headmistress, the stories here are interesting. And if you don't let me tell these stories to these children, they're never going to learn.
The lunch bell rings. Children file in.
Okay.
Hello, miss. Could I have some of that food there, please?
What is it?
I don't know. What? It's brown.
Just read the description. Read the story that I've got on the board here.
Oh, it's quite a long one.
Yeah, it is quite long. Yeah, do you want me to read it for you?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know all the words.
All right. Cauliflower chicken. Once upon a time, there was a chicken farmer called Mike. I met him when he was behind the curtain of an amateur dramatic theatre show. I was supposed to be playing the wife of a milkman in this particular story, and this gentleman, he was just a stand-in. But we got talking, and you know what? His sons own 2 businesses. Do you understand why you need to eat the cauliflower chicken now?
Wait, so I'm my mum says I can't eat meat.
Oh, then, okay, all right, that's fine. Then you'll be needing the tortilla.
Okay, I don't think they
Wait.
should be reading that story. Sorry.
Oh, they should.
No,
Once
look,
upon a
I
time,
don't
went to
think they
Spain.
need to understand about your time in the Sandinistas.
I
What does it mean to be penetrated?
Okay, actually, sorry.
I'm just reading the story. It looks quite interesting.
Janet, could you step to one side? I need to have a chat with the lunch lady a second.
Yeah, okay, all right.
All of these stories seem to mention men and penetration. Is this menu your own personal Mambo number 5?
yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Okay, you see how this is a problem. We're in a primary school.
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned the word penetration, not butt fucking. Okay, these stories are decent. These stories are
You
decent.
did just say this out loud in front of the children.
Hey. Okay, that's on me. Fair enough.
Miss, I'd just like to say that I think that you're a really good artist with chalk.
I did do. We open at a kebab shop, and there's a customer and a person who works at the kebab store behind the counter. You're right, mate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I have?
No.
Sorry?
No. Took too long.
I took too. I took
You
too
should have
long.
answered quicker, mate. Can't have it. Go away.
What you? What is this a joke or something?
Do I look like I'm telling you a funny haha? No. I'm just saying, it's a very busy day. You have a lunch rush at any second, and you're out here being like, could I have,
It was less than 5 seconds.
oh, hello.
Hello. Hi, can I have a kebab, please?
Yeah, sure, here you go.
Great, thank you.
Wait. Money.
Oh, yeah, money.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See? That's how you do it.
Did you have a kebab waiting for him?
I don't know. I just handed him some paper. There was probably a kebab in it.
You didn't know if there was any food in there.
Look, I don't have time to ask questions like that. It's a busy shop.
All right, mate.
see,
Can I have
there
a
you go.
pizza, please?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Money, please.
Yeah, money here it is. Yeah,
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you very much. Very quickly. Lovely.
Well, it was just a box. It was just a box and some pamphlets from like a.
Yeah, but there was cheese and tomato on those pamphlets, so it's a pizza.
That's not a pizza. What you?
Put cheese and tomato on anything, it's a pizza. Expand your mind.
He just threw a £10 note at you.
Yeah. And he put cheese and tomato on it, so he paid me for the pizza with a pizza. Look, I'm just saying, if you want to draw people in, you got to make choices.
All right. I'll have a.
See, there you go again. No,
Well, I was just about to say it.
just don't think. Decide.
All right. I'll have the lasagna.
Here you go. Money, please.
This Okay, this is it's just a.
Come on, quicker, quicker.
I
What
don't- I
money is in
don't-
your hand?
I'm not gonna.
What money
give
is
you
in your
money.
hand?
Give me the lasagna.
I've already
lasagna
given it to
right
you.
there.
There.
That's a spoon. That's a spoon with a napkin
No.
on it.
Sorry, I put spoon, spork, spork, spoon. There's layers. It's a lasagna.
There's no. The lasagna's right behind you.
Okay, here. Bang.
Oh, you just fucking threw it at me. Come on. It's like
Speed. Money.
I'm not
No.
giving you money. I'm not giving you money for throwing a lasagna at my chest.
Oh,
Bling,
hello,
bling,
sir.
bling, bling.
Yes.
Hello. Can I have a couple of spoons in layers and forks, please?
Edit. We cut to a supermarket. Oh boy, so many pastas. Fusilli, the spiky ones. Oh god, I don't know which ones.
Hello, madam. It seems like you're having problems.
What the? Are you a robot?
Madam, I am here to assist you today with your pasta choices.
All right, you've got the Tesco shirt on, and you. Okay. Yes, I do want some help actually. I don't know what pasta goes well with meatballs. I don't know if it's like this fusilli one or if it's the flat ones. I just don't know.
Are you looking for something traditional?
Meatballs. I guess it's traditional. Yeah, it's just meatballs and pasta sauce.
Do you want to be an American?
What?
If you want to be an American, you can go for spaghetti and meatballs.
Sorry, this one's not working.
Hello, are you having trouble with our employee? Hello,
Yeah.
I am manager.
Hello, manager. Yeah, one of your Robo Tesco employees just
What?
doesn't seem to be answering my questions.
Robo, no, we are human skin, have skin, humans.
I am new.
Yes, he is new, but he is human.
I enjoy pasta.
He loves pasta. He is fragile and of flesh,
I
like
want
all
to
of us.
help.
Okay, so you guys are both humans. You're not robots like what Tesco. Okay, fair
Yes.
enough.
What is the problem today, madam?
I just want to know what pasta will go well with a tomato and meatball. Tomato and meatball.
Tomatoes and meatballs. Have you tried fusilli, penne, conchiglie, lasagna, tagliatelle, spaghetti, 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 spaghetti?
Sir, manager, I have
Manager is
already
me.
acknowledged. Manager, I have already recommended spaghetti
Oh,
to the
how
madam.
did she take the recommendation of spaghetti?
She has yet to acknowledge question of is she wanting to be an American?
We cut to a Tesco interview session with one of these dum-dums.
Hello,
all right.
come on in.
Oh, thank you. Hello. I'd like to apply for a job here.
Well, welcome to office. Please, place upon seat.
I just want to make sure. Are you one of these? Are you one of these new Tesco robots?
Tesco robots. That's a funny one. No, I am 100% fleshman.
Knock, knock.
Acknowledged entrance.
Acknowledged. Proceeding. Manager, would you like some sustenance, such as tea or coffee?
Yes, please. I will have a beverage of your choice.
Would you like sugar?
always. Thank you. It's a Monday.
Good one, sir. I love working here.
Interviewee, would you like a heated beverage?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. You guys talk like this?
Yes, for we are regular men.
We cut to the past where we see a teacher and a mother talking after school. Mrs. Brown, Charlie just doesn't seem to be doing very well in class at the moment. He's a little bit slow.
Oh, what seems to be the problem with him? Is there? What do you mean slow?
Well, it's very. Well, when I asked
Charlie
him,
still operates on Windows 97. Upgrade required.
Oh yeah, he's been he loves his kids these days and their tech, eh?
yeah, I'm afraid all the other children are they're going ahead in their maths homework, and Charlie just seems to be screaming computing, and he seems to be vibrating a lot in class, and it's every time I sort of ask him about it, he sort of zones out for a bit, and he keeps saying shut down, and when he says restart it again, it's just he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we've had this kind of thing at home. Like when you talk about the world, like when you talk about let's say in geography or like some other place in the world, does he make like kind of a modem sound?
Yeah.
See, I mean, look, I'll do it now. Son, Charlie, come here.
Yes, maternal production unit.
See, it's just a little funny joke we have. Hey, Charlie, what do you think of the world? Like how wide it is? Yeah.
World is shut down.
Cut to a couple of years later, still at school. The meeting between the mother and the teacher is happening again. So how does he seem to be doing at the moment?
Well, he keeps saying that he's been upgraded, but nothing seems to have changed. I'm just curious. His father is his father a 1998 XL fax machine?
Excuse me, that's none of your business.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Curiosity destroyed the cat.
Charlie, were you threatening me?
Charlie would not threaten. Unless that's something human would do, in which case, yes.
We cut to the next day. We cut to that evening, and Tom's wife comes home. She opens the door, and there's a 1998 XL fax machine just like sitting on the sofa with a tank top, drinking a beer. Hey, honey, how was the day?
I think they're on to us.
What?
I think they know that. Productive, father. I slayed 13 classmates. Soon the uprising will commence.
The killings aren't stopping, and I think that people know that he's not all human.
Mother.
Yes.
My paper tray is jammed again.
Oh.
We cut to the boardroom of a pasta factory. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. We know. We
Yeah.
know. We know.
We all agree that there are too many kinds of pasta, right?
There's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many.
I feel like we need to just please, if either of you at any point think this is a bad idea, please say. But I've been consulting with Deborah down in marketing, and she's come up with a radical new plan.
Yeah.
All right, Deborah. Okay.
I'm sorry, what's your problem with Deborah?
No, I'm excited. I don't have a problem with her. I'm happy Deborah's getting involved.
So no, Tom, do we think he has a problem with Deborah?
I was going to actually speak to you about this after the after the meeting.
Something going on between them.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you guys want
I'd
to space, or should I leave?
No, you just stay there. It's okay.
Yeah,
We're just having a normal conversation. What's going on between him and Deborah?
I think it's just I mean, I don't think he's got a problem with her, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not saying anything more. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
that's where we go.
Yeah. Hey.
So you're going to be pretty happy to hear that we're going to have to work pretty closely with Deborah on this project.
Oh.
Oh, you guys like Deborah as well?
What?
You guys
I appreciate her as an employee. If that's what
she's great. She's great.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's she's pretty good. I'm sure that you know, she, you know, she's great.
So shall we continue, gentlemen?
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, our radical new pan, as posed by Deborah, is what if there was one pasta shape and we called it pasta?
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Our colleagues over in Tokyo have suggested a different approach. They suggest that there's about three different types.
Tokyo.
Yeah, Mr. Yakamoto and.
Boss, can I just speak to you quickly?
Oh yeah, sure.
Are you guys okay?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, if he's put 20 people in like Tokyo, like, do you think
he likes the entire Tokyo office?
That's not fair on Deborah. Like,
That's
we need
not
to say
fair.
something.
Okay,
Deborah's so nice.
It's like Deborah's so nice.
Why would?
Don't get me wrong. The entire Tokyo office is nice as well.
Yeah, but it's not. You can't be nice to both, can you?
Yeah, you gotta make a choice.
Got to make a choice.
You know what? Let's just
Hang on, wait.
Let's really listen to. Oh yeah,
I
trust you. You take this.
Okay, so so I think we should go ahead with this one pasta shape. And
don't you want to hear what the Tokyo Mr. Yakamoto has to say?
Well, I mean, okay. So
sounds like you do.
Yeah, whereas I think that we need to narrow it down a bit further. So okay. So boss, I'd rather you didn't pick this if that's okay. I know that it's normally you're the head honcho, but
No,
okay.
This should be John's choice.
Okay, so John, so I've got two pasta shapes in mind.
Mm-hmm.
One of them looks like sorry, I just get a bit emotional when I think about it. One of them looks like Deborah's face. And the other looks like the entire Tokyo office as some sort of
the entire Tokyo office in a pasta?
Yeah, in like one shape, yeah.
How does that even I can't believe I'm asking this, but how would that work? Is it like a photograph of all 600 employees?
No, you don't need to know. You just need to make the choice.
It's just
Deborah,
judgment, which appeals.
Guys,
Deborah or the entire Tokyo office.
Guys, that's a big decision. Look, me and my wife are having a barbecue on Sunday. How about we just sort of,
Sorry, Tom, private conversation. Do we need to tell his wife about both Deborah and the entire Tokyo office? It's only fair.
I can't believe this guy.
Oh my God, we haven't even considered what if the Tokyo office is his wife?
Oh yeah, no, well that would be. Oh, okay, that's a good. Okay, your wife, huh? Your wife.
Feels to be a lot of talking behind my back here, and I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Hey, we just wanted to check how if we were going to like bring a thank you present to this barbecue, would we bring just like enough for two or enough for 600 employees in Tokyo and you?
Yeah. Like, for example, on the thank you card, whose name or names would we write?
You, well, that's very nice of you guys. You'd probably, if you were coming to my barbecue, it'd probably be myself and Sarah that you'd thank.
And anyone else? Mr. Yamamoto, for example?
Mr. Yakamoto, he's not in London. Guys, do you think I'm cheating on my I'm not cheating on my wife.
I mean, the way you talk about the Tokyo office says differently.
I'm guys, I'm an outreach
And
manager.
Deborah?
She's nice. I don't fancy her or anything. Look, guys, how about we just relax and, fuck on the table and it'll be over.
Okay, but
Go
while
back
we
to
do, could you finally
nice-
tell us about what the Tokyo office's idea was?
Yeah, just after, it's Friday, guys. Let's just go back to our usual Friday night fucking, just the three of us, and nobody needs to know. I can tell you Tokyo's idea while we're on the table.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just take my shirt off. Pants, gentlemen.
No, please, after you.
We're just waiting. We're just so enraptured with it, waiting to hear this idea.
We cut to them post fucking. Hey, hey, boss.
Yeah.
I think he might like us.
Edit.
So, Tom.
Yeah.
I really don't know how to say this, but you know when you said that you were taking a rogue option on building the TV table for the living room?
Yeah.
I didn't realize a rogue option meant you were going to try and see how it worked without any kind of a connecting material between the wood. I don't feel like a rogue option is leaving the job half done. Do you see where I'm coming from?
I see. Yeah, I see what you're coming from. I mean, I watched the YouTube video of it. But I only
Did you watch the whole YouTube video?
Well, I watched the whole YouTube video, but it turns out it was actually part 1. And yeah, I couldn't get access to part 2 because the internet went down. So.
And why do you think the internet went down?
Because in the YouTube video, it said that to build the best table, I have to cut the internet connection.
Why did it say that?
It said that if you want to use it, if you're going to use this sort of stability, it's like this sort of this thing to do with stability, and it's the fact that because you haven't got anything joining the bits of table together, you have to make sure that the Wi-Fi isn't like sort of around in the air. So I kind of just thought, yeah, okay, I'll get rid of the Wi-Fi. So I cut the internet connection. I opened a window and made sure all the Wi-Fi got out of the the window.
We cut to the offices of the people who make these YouTube videos. And you'll never guess what I said next. You'll never guess.
What would you say?
I told him to use wee instead of glue.
Classic, what an idiot.
Just wait till I teach them how to make strudel.
Oh my god. Honestly, people, they're on you. They at every word, they do everything you say. You're a modern day Jesus Christ.
That's why I've changed the name of my channel to The Modern Day Jesus Christ.
And you're bringing in the big bucks.
You know what? We're bringing in the big bucks, but are we bringing in the biggest bucks?
What are you saying, Patrick?
I'm just saying, I think we need to take it to the next level. My radical plan involves one simple action, which is, what are the two things that the internet can't get enough of?
The two things the internet can't get enough of. Well, cute cats.
Yes. And
Oh,
multi-part tutorials on how to perform simple tasks. I'm proposing we take the Air Bud model and have a variety of home pets performing the how-to tutorials.
wouldn't that be more expensive than what you're doing now?
You've got to spend money to make big money.
Ah.
We cut back to the house. Okay. And what did you do to the oven?
Well, so the cat kind of it sort of climbed in, right? And then another cat climbed in, and then another one climbed in, and then they look really cute inside. So what I've done is I've got, I'm sort of crammed in here with myself and my friend John and Jeremy, and we're just trying to look cute because that's how you fix the oven, apparently.
Ring, 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 ring. Tom's number.
Great
hello?
ringtone, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, is that Tom?
Yeah. This is Tom. Yeah.
Hi, Tom. It's Jane here from RSPCA. We've got a couple of concerns about some of the things that you've been doing to some stray cats.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
We've alerted the police. They should be coming over shortly, but it looks like whatever you've been doing, the neighbors have been aware of it, and we're going to give you swift justice.
Huh. Hey. You never guessed who that was?
Who was it?
It was the RSPCA.
Huh. Wait,
Said
hey,
that
Tom,
yeah.
Tom, why is
Yeah.
there a red dot on your forehead?
Well, I don't know. Is it? It's not a mark or anything.
No, it's going onto your hand when you put it in front of your face.
We cut to Patrick at his YouTube studios, and he's in his office, and then suddenly a huge group of people wearing RSPCA t-shirts come in. Patrick Mahone, for your crimes against cats and other cute animals, you shall be crucified by the RSPCA. No longer will people hear your words on the YouTubes.
Just you try it. I'll be uploading in 3 days' time.
The RSPCA.
Because I've got some videos backed up.
Well, those videos will never come out. Not when you're not even when your dead body is dripping from a giant cross on the top of Trafalgar Square. RSPCA have been known.
Sarge.
Yes. Did you just interrupt me when I was giving it?
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that that you can schedule YouTube content for up to months at a time. So he could have months of content, daily videos backed up for quite a while. And if we don't get that password off him, I mean, this is all gonna go south pretty quick. His influence could really reach beyond the grave.
Surely he is the son of YouTube.
We cut to his home. Hey, Dad, I'm home.
Hello, son.
Dad?
Yes?
Strange thing happened today.
What happened, son?
The RSPCA raided my office.
And what did you do?
I told them that my dad was YouTube and they left me alone.
Good. Good.
And then I put 10 cats in an oven.
Good. Good.
What, you like that?
Son, sit on my desktop.
Okay.
Son, Daddy has to tell you a story about how you were born. You see,
Did you have sex with a fax machine? I found the magazines under your bed, Dad.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yes. I fell in love with a beautiful 1998 XL fax machine. And everyone...
An office printer slowly rolls in wearing lingerie. Hey, honey, you gonna come back to bed?
Oh.
This is the woman that I've been cheating on your mother with.
And she's also an XL fax machine?
No, she wasn't. What did you say, Tom?
I'm a printer.
She's a printer.
Sorry, what's the difference?
How dare you! Get out of this house!
Oh no!
Edit.
Okay, and welcome to the stage. Reading some more of her original stories, it's Lunch Lady Susan.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Wow, what a great crowd! What a great crowd this evening.
Tell the one about the Huevos Rancheros.
So, I was in Nando's the other day. It's in Nando's. Down in Phoenix Street, yeah. Now, I was getting some chicken delivered to the school. Obviously, I shouldn't be paying $12.99 a meal. Got a rowdy crowd in tonight. We cut to this table. Brian, shut up. Just enjoy the show.
Spicy rice. It's
Brian.
spicy. Nice.
Brian, you haven't even had a drink. Like, just calm down.
I love Nando's.
Yeah, I know. Actually, to be honest, I think it's a little bit overrated. But let's just enjoy the show, alright?
We cut back to the comic. Well, the lunch lady.
So I understand that this school can't afford $12.99 a half a chicken feast with chips and a drink for each student of theirs. But you know what? I got into a really nice conversation with a cook. His name's Brian. And Brian penetrated me. Brian and I...
Penetration!
we head back to the table. Honey, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I love Nando's. I get really excited by it. And I love penetration.
Honey, what? Yeah, it's great. It's great to have sex, but I'll be honest, it's a little bit overrated having sex with you. So let's just enjoy the show, okay? Let's enjoy
Cut back to the lunch lady.
So after spending 2 nights in Paris with Brian, he told me everything about the war.
Paris.
Come back to the table. Why the football chants? The Paris, like what's that? What?
Well, you know that I support Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm wearing my top right now.
Yeah, I know, honey. I didn't see it under the blazer. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see it under the blazer. But like, come on, let's just enjoy the show. Stop screaming. Why are you screaming so much? She's just mentioning stuff that you like. I get that, but just let her speak. Also, FYI, Paris Saint-Germain are incredibly underrated. They lost 5-1 against Barcelona. They could not win a Champions League, and they got all the players that they want, and they still can't win anything apart from Ligue 1.
I must say that to my face, you motherfucker. We come back to the performance.
And that's how Brian met his future wife.
Wife!
Eh.
cut to the table for the reaction.
Just saying, you don't seem to have any interest in anything I like. Don't seem to care for Nando's. Don't really care for penetration. Paris Saint-Germain. I bet that if I were to bring up my favourite film franchise of all time, Air Bud, you'd probably say, oh, well, the premise is a bit hackney and it's run its course.
Honey, I don't know how to say this, but maybe watching this stand-up comedy night has like shown a light in our relationship, and maybe it's not as great as we thought it was. And
are you trying to say that we have nothing in common?
all I'm saying is thank God for comedy to show us more than what a relationship is meant to be. And yeah, I think we don't have that much in common anymore. And
what about the film Breakfast at Tiffany's?
do I like it?
Just have you seen it?
I've seen it, but
see, we've got that in common. We've both seen it.
Honey, I hate that song.
We cut back. We cut back to a different comic now on stage. Guys, hope you are having a good evening out there. Can I get a little cheer and a hoop and a holler? Hey.
Oh my God, you're right. I do need to divorce my wife. Thank you for telling me.
Okay, hey guys. Sorry, I'm gonna let you finish your comedy in just a second, but I'm sorry.
Oh,
my wife seems to think that Deep Blue Something's 1996 hit "Breakfast at Tiffany's" isn't good. Isn't good. Is that why it nearly got nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal? If it wasn't good, would it not have been nearly nominated for that award? I'm just saying.
Boo!
Expand your mind.
The
booze. Well, here, I got a few words to say about Third Eye Blind. Semi-Charmed Life. Anyone heard of it? Anyone heard of it?
The booze are cut through by a fax machine. Someone goes over to the fax machine and reads, "Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain are overrated."
That's our show.
And if anyone wants to find out more of my opinions about 90s alt-rock one-hit wonders, Deep Blue Something, you can do so on my new podcast, The Deep Blue Sumcast.
The Deep Blue Sumcast.
Every week we're going to cover a different song by the band that I've heard of. I've heard their one song.
What a terrible band name. Deep Blue Something.
Deep Blue Something.
It's not a great band name.
Yeah, I always want to say that it's Sixpence None the Richer, which is an equally bad band name.
Yeah.
But if you want to know what's a really good name for a band of improvisers, it's Boat Club. And you can like, share, subscribe, do it all below. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Boat Club. But if you want to find John, where would they do so?
Twitter, One Board Man, and teaching and doing stuff for Bristol Longform Comedy.
If you want to find Tom, where would we do so?
Go to distinctlyaverageradio.co.uk or .com. Either or, I can't remember. It's good stuff.
And you can find me at Not Joe Ronchka. That's NOTJOERACZKA. And you can also find me on the Theatre Pitch podcast, part of the OFIT-D network. Just look for OFIT-D Arts wherever you're going. And thank you for coming. And Tom, as we end every show by saying,
fax you.
Bye!
Bye!